Unfortunately, the societal and the ethical implications of having bias in AI can have really, really severe implications, right? We use AI in law enforcement. We use it, in credit models, for instance, and it's almost proven now that the predictive police AI is racist. What else can we do? I mean, one aspect we mentioned was guidelines, but is there anything else we can do? And Pratik, Andrew, who wants to go first?
Yeah, I've just thought of a case. I didn't mention it before in our chat, but there is a case in financial services where we have acute bias. And it's not often we talk about bias in financial services, but one bias is company reporting. And I'll tell you why. I'll tell you a story, actually. When I was at the Wall Street Journal working, I used to work on the news desk. And the last news desk I worked alongside the journalists was in Madrid. And they were reporting on Telefonica. I think it was Telefonica, yeah. And the guys, there were two news articles that came out. One was on earnings results for Telefonica, and they claimed they'd made huge profits. And everyone was really happy, but buried at the footnote was talking about how they'd made X amount of money in Venezuela. And anyone knew that you couldn't get money out of Venezuela. So you could report your profits in Venezuela, but it doesn't actually mean profits back in Madrid. Another one was everything was going well, and they published this press release at like 7 p.m. on a Friday night. And it contained at the footnote that the board had agreed to raise the wages of the board members. And this journalist friend of mine, Jason, he was irate because they were putting out afterwards, and he wrote a stinging article, stayed late, wrote a stinging article, and the share price got hammered by them. But the point is that there's most information from companies comes out via press releases nowadays, and there's huge bias that comes out in that. And when machines, the wonderful thing about textual analysis in the world of AI is machines, one, doesn't matter whether it comes at the front or after 1,000 pages, they'll still pick up on it. And the base case, let's say in the UK we have a very biased media, and it doesn't matter if you're pro government or negative the government, that's the base case. And then we look at positive or negative from that base case. The AI in this case is actually breaking through a natural bias that we have in our media and also in companies, and is helping us to break that down.